Welcome back to Hometown Movies. My name is Michael Kelly, and our guest this evening is Jan Worth, who is talking about poetry and reading some of her poetry. Let's read one more. That always, every time you read a poem, then we get off on talking about it. Smoking on the Porch.
Okay. Smoking on the porch, winter night. I want just this moment of flagrance. Breath mingling with smoke, smoke with breath, no difference. I am on fire and the sweet air snuffs me. I am beeswax stolen from church. Leave me alone. So I expel imagined meddlers. I am talking to no one. The ragged, icy trees, just the thing. They say nothing to my pluming molt. Syllables drop from me like skin. It takes 8 minutes to smoke each one. All 8 stretch to my fingers' tips. I lift up to the relief of oaks and that recumbent moon. Who is that woman smoking on the porch? She is a timer for a small death. She chugs knifey air like whiskey to compose herself. She solicits the blues. She gets itchy waiting, wrapped in smoke and her good black wool.
What does that moment or that time that you describe in the poem, what does it mean to you? Can you describe it in prose?
I think it means like the rebellion of having any expectations on you, and you're saying, forget everything, I'm going out on the porch. I mean, the porch is sort of a misanthropic, she's in a very misanthropic mood, isn't she? But then when you get out there, you realize it's like there's really no escape. And even though she lifts above herself there, she knows that her time is limited, and she better get with the picture. She better get with the act, you know. So.
There's another sense to it, too, that as a reader or a listener that I see, and it's the idea of the smoke, and there is no real description of the temperature, or that it's evening, it's midnight, actually, not evening, night. But I also have the sense of the smoke dissipating, and as the smoke dissipates, so too the tension or the anger. Just it sort of it dissipates. The space is too big. It just seeps out into the night, and then you go back.
Yes, that's right. It's a quiet moment. It's an escape. And there's also just what I was hoping for in this poem is just a sense of the sensual pleasure of getting away too. When this actually did start with the moment of being on the porch, and I noticed that because of the temperature, you couldn't tell what was smoke and what was breath. So
it's funny that you would say that, because my image is it was cold.
Yeah, it was very cold.
That's how I thought of it. Yeah. In fact, at the beginning of the poem, the first portion of it, I didn't know necessarily that the woman was smoking a cigarette. Now later, yes, she is, but at first, what I saw was simply the breath, you know, the smoke coming out. Yeah.